All right, so I'm going to take you through a day in the life of a gig worker. It is bright and early here in Austin. I woke up this morning at about 5 a.m. and I said to myself, okay, since I'm not doing my regular job, let me get out and see if there's a little extra money on the table. So we hopped on the Instacart platform and we headed over to Sam's Club. We were there probably around maybe 7:50 because we wanted to be there for that first morning drop, which is something that if you're not aware that many gig workers do. So if you see someone in the Costco parking lot, the Sam's Club parking lot, flipping through their phone and not necessarily paying attention to their surroundings, more than likely that person is a gig worker and they're simply refreshing the app and hoping to find something good. So anyhow, I was one of those people yesterday, and this is what was waiting for me. $13 for 11 miles, $12 for 11 miles. You guys already know I have absolutely no interest whatsoever in doing an order like this. So we didn't do it. So we sat there. I got there at around 7:50 and sat there probably until approximately maybe 9 a.m. waiting for a good batch to drop. Nothing dropped, okay? So I don't know if it's just my stores in my area, but those early morning drops that used to happen are happening no more. Okay, since I've been here for an hour and change and the money is not popping over here, I decided that maybe it's time for me to take a look at one of my investment accounts, which is something that I did because, you know, she hustles, right? So we don't just look for money in one location. We want money in all locations. So on Friday, Tesla was down by 5%. And so since it was down by 5%, I thought it was time for me to strike, and I bought 60 shares. So as you can see, towards the beginning of the day, I had already made about maybe $300 on that particular investment, and by the end of the day I was up about close to $800. So since I made that money, I cashed it out. There was no sense in me standing in a parking lot at Sam's Club because I had already made $700 for the day. So we're done. So we hightail it home, and wouldn't you know it, as soon as we get home, we get a double batch shopping at the Dollar Tree and HEB. So at Dollar Tree, we're shopping for, it looks like a little girl's birthday. We got to get a sash, a couple of balloons. I don't know about you guys, but Dollar Tree, again, is not one of my favorite stores to shop in, but we went in, we got it done. Okay, so here we are arriving at the Dollar Tree for this double batch. So we're going to go into the Dollar Tree and grab what we need here. It looks like we're going to be shopping for a little girl's birthday. I see a birthday sash, some balloons, and a couple of other birthday-related items. So we're going to go in here and grab this. This should take us no time. The only hesitation that I have about this is getting those balloons here. Dollar Tree can be a nightmare. If you've ever had to get balloons here, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. It just makes you feel like the worst customer in the world because it's such a time-consuming process, and you feel like all of the customers are beaming, you know, at you while you wait for your balloons to get filled. So anyhow, now that we've gotten everything from there, we're here at HEB. So let me talk to you guys about HEB. Now, I've been doing Instacart for probably 2+ years at this point. And HEB has been my least favorite place to shop. And one of the reasons it's been my favorite place to shop is because it takes so much time. And it's just a nightmare to find an item in the store. So I was really, really happy to see that in my absence, that Instacart and HEB have somehow change the interface to tell you the exact aisle location where you can find these items and also the exact bin. So that helped me tremendously. I was in and out of the store in probably a fraction of the time that it would have taken me a year ago in order to do this. Not only do they have the aisle number and the bin number where you can find the item, they also have the shopping list organized in a way that allows you to sort of zigzag back and forth through the aisle, so you're not darting from one side of the store and then to the next side of the store. So they've done a really, really great job with updating the interface to help you out as a shopper. And so I'm really, really excited about this. So I was glad to see this update. I really wish the Instacart would also allow you to choose zones. That's one of the updates I'd love to see on the application. So you were able to choose the exact zones that you wanted to work in. So I don't want to see an order that's 20 miles away from me because I'm not doing that. And I feel like by doing that, Instacart is negatively affecting its drivers because some drivers may accept the badge and they're not necessarily oriented in terms of where the store is versus where they are. And so they wind up accepting an order and then having to reject the order, which in turn has a negative effect on their defect rate because they're canceling orders. And so it would be really nice if Instacart organize these batches in a way that you knew the exact zones that you were shopping in, or that you could set a radius in terms of where you were shopping. So anyhow, we're going to get this order done. As you can see, we're pretty much at the end of the road. I believe the ice cream was the last item that we had on the list. So we're going to grab this ice cream and then we're going to head to the register and get this checked out. So I will see you guys at the register shortly, and we will be on our way to delivery location number 1. I'm pretty sure I did not get delivery location number 2 on film just because it was a home, and so I try to respect people's privacy in most instances. So you will at least get to see delivery location number 1 where we drop off at an apartment complex. And then after that, I'm done for the day. I'm going to show you guys exactly how much we made on this order as well. I made the original order was paying $30, but I did get an additional $5 tip. You know, customer service goes a long way, so sometimes there is a little bit more money on the table than you realize if you just make the extra effort. So anyhow, that is it for today's video. I will see you guys in the next one, and thank you for watching.